Monte steps up, he's got the heat, judging the world from his front row seat. And Nico's got the news, fresh and clean, dropping the truth like you never seen. Keeping 99, that's the motto we roll, bringing the vibe that ignites your soul. Monte and Nico and Selma sing, tune in now before you blink. Breaks it down with the clever twist, serving the facts you can't resist. But Monte's got the takes, sharp and true, reviewing it all like only he can do. Keeping 99, that's the motto we roll, bringing the vibe that ignites your soul. Monte and Nico and Selma sing, tune in now before you blink. Keeping 99, that's the motto we roll, bringing the vibe that ignites your soul. Monte and Nico and Selma sing, tune in now before you blink. Selma the boss pulling all the strings, producing the magic that this trio brings. Every click, every view, it's all in the plan. Keeping 99, we're your #1 fans. Keeping 99, that's the motto we roll, bringing the vibe that ignites your soul. Monte and Nico and Selma sing, tune in now before you blink.
What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas. May looking cute, looking clean, looking, you know the rest. It is Mobland Season Finale, Paramount Plus, episode called Monsters Reborn, basically. What is it? Monsters Reborn? Monsters? It don't matter. The Harrigans and the Stevensons, the climax of the season is here. And it was fun. Actually, I thought it was fun. Because I have seen some of the debate online, especially from critics, about this episode. 9.3 for the season overall from the report on Screen Rant. I did see the guy gave it 3. Shout out to his report though. I get what he's saying, but I agree with the 9.3. This season had the episode. If the last time I was here, and I'm gonna go over that too real quick, I said I had problems with that episode. It was when you took Harry out, it became random. But the last 3 episodes, specifically 8, 9, and 10, kind of bring it home on what it is. This is just a chaotic family who thrives off chaos for fun. And this episode, the last one, specifically proves that. They were just out of their mind. And they even admitted to it. Maeve was like, I'm just playing games. I don't even care who wins. I just want to see who got it. Even with Serafina, I don't even like her, but I want to see if she got it. And I'm sitting there like, oh, they're just all batshit. They just look crazy. Even when Conrad went down in the jail and were just celebrating, and they start singing when they get arrested. It was like it was fun, and then they did the phone call in the jail. And they were like, what's wrong with you, woman? He's like, I'm Mother Nature. I just create chaos for fun to see who can take it. And you're like, that's why I love you. And then they just laugh, and that's it. We just caused all kind of chaos. Our family won from the chaos, by the way, because Harry and my boy Kevin decided to do work. They have broke Kevin finally. He is him now. Eddie is trying to choke his mother. They created chaos. She even next season, we're going to understand it. She's going to try to get Eddie basically to try to end Harry. We don't know if he's going to do with it, but he's soft, so I doubt he get away with it. It's just so much going on, and it was just chaos. But I get the story of not actually having a story to stick your teeth into like the other mob shows, like a singular notified story. But what the last episode, which I thought I had a problem with too, until I realized the story is chaos. We have the 2 old people who are just cuckoo. I don't even know who the one who called the hit out on Fran. We still don't really know who did it because they never explicitly stated. They explicitly stated everything else, and like everybody else is kind of good guys. And let's not speak on how this episode started with Kevin talking to the man, the former police officer, who, by the way, I didn't get the chance to say this, deserved. That man was trying him so much. The old former police officer kept doing weird little things to nudge him over the edge, like he wanted to end it. Because there is no way you are sitting here listening to this man crying, telling you ruined his life, and you sit there and be empathetic, and then say, I have to know this. It would bother me if I didn't. Did you think you imagined it? You made it up. I was like, pull it out right now. He playing with you. He playing games. He playing games. And then he comes up with another one when he pulls it out. He can't do it because he's an old man that don't remember. And then he comes back to annoy me some more. And comes and says, do you after he gave the whole Jesus speech to try to gaslight him multiple times? He did like multiple gaslights and then ask a question to piss him off again. Then he come back, do you have any children? No, he was, I think, what was he, in the age of 14 at this time when he was in prison, like a young man? And he asking him, whose son is probably the same age as he when he did it, does he have a son? Like, why are you nosy about my son? What are you doing? What are you talking about, sir? Please. What are you talking? Where are you getting it? And he did. But I do want to apologize to y'all because I know I wasn't here for episode 8 and 9. I know I wasn't. So I want to explain that. Well, I'm not going to explain it, but I'm going to give you a reason. Family was here, and then I was setting up for something new coming up. So the Saturdays and Sundays was kind of off, and then during the week, I didn't really have time to get to it. And I didn't even get a chance to watch it because I've been so busy with like personal stuff. I think one Sunday I had like an expo to help with. So it's been a lot of stuff going on. So I do apologize a bit, but we are back, even though it's the finale. But I got a lot more content coming your way. If you're into sports and random little media topics, so we're going to keep it media. Movies and shows. We got some stuff we got to watch. By the way, also put some in the comment section or the chat if you want to. And as you do that, make sure you like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I know it's a lot of Mobland people who it's not many people that review this. So I do. That's why I feel especially want to apologize for not being here for you because I know it's not a lot of people talking about the show. I have had that in my comments. Like, you're one of the only real people talking about this show. So I appreciate you coming. And then I missed 2 weeks. So I do want to sincerely apologize for that. But life happens. But as I stay in the show, Richie's gone. Also, old boy gone. I forgot his name right there. As soon as I said it. I looked it up right before this and forgot his name. One of the helpers with the black girl, the help him, he's gone. The lawyer is also gone after we found she was a turncoat. Everybody betrayed her. Also, we found out they knew in the last episode 9, they knew Maeve betrayed them all because she likes to create chaos. And it upsets Serafina, which is going to lead her to Kat, which is going to set up an interesting thing because we saw what happened with Harry and Kat at the end. When he told her to fuck off after owing her 2 favors. Which I thought was weird because why did you bring up the 2 favor thing when one was supposed to be that deal? But it turns out Kat just wanted to get the Harrigans out the way after they got rid of the Stevensons. There's no Stevensons, by the way. So they got rid of them. But she wanted to get them out the way now after. Which I'm like, wouldn't it be easier for you how dangerous you sound? And everybody been trying to get him to turn. Specifically in the last 2 episodes. Which made the shows more. Like, that was the main story of everybody around him. Harry's unhappy. And to be fair, he kind of is. He kind of is unhappy. Because, like, a lot of stuff going on in his life, right? But he's loyal to Kevin, which I said. I called it. By the way, shout out to the merch. You get the merch. It's in the shop on the YouTube channel. I just looked at it and had to notice. But I called it. He's loyal to Kevin. He said it in this episode. Kevin is my friend. As we saw in a few flashbacks, which I wish there was a few more, but hopefully as them two running the scene for a minute. we get a lot more flashbacks of why they so friends. But he like Conrad and Maeve. Maeve hates me. Conrad thinks he can run me. I'm loyal. I'm friends with Kevin, and we'll deal with them too whenever we got to deal with them too. We'll deal with them too whenever we got to deal with them too. I'm loyal to Kevin, which will lead to an interesting combatant in the second season with Harry, Maeve. I mean Eddie, Maeve, and possibly Conrad versus Kevin and Harry, with the hint of like the cat in the middle, probably making them come together at one point, which I'm assuming. Also, Jan stabbed him. That man is stabbed. He is. I wonder how they're gonna deal with that. Cause she stabbed him. She stabbed him in the right side, right? I looked multiple times. I think it's the right side. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment. But I think it's the right side. Like she stabbed him right in his chest. I'm like, was it the left? Because if it's the left, you have to make up for that. Harry can't leave the show because he is the show, basically. He's the smart one. As the lawyer told Richie before, he's the smart one. I also want to go over this because I think it's a misconception for some people. She chose right. She got ended, but she chose right. Because it was 100% chance once she's not useful anymore, Richie was going to end her. Harry's nice. Harry's a nice guy. Somewhat. A little bit. He's nicer than Richie and Conrad. It's a chance that if she picked to help him, she would survive. It didn't happen because he shot her right in the head. And she made the wrong. She had no chance in this whole scenario. Once he found out she betrayed him and that plan went through, she had to make a choice right there. Which one of these motherfuckers is gonna end me? And Richie made multiple threats to her face. And he was going to end her because she outlived her usefulness. Like the agent who old boy turned on. We already seen him do it with old girl. He called him like, y'all took care of old girl. She know too much. If they catch her one day, she's slipping. So we took care of her. She didn't even know he was working with Richie and he took care of her. Richie's like, no, we can't have no loose ends. What you think gonna happen to the lawyer chick with him? And by the way, she knows some of this, by the way. We did find out Maeve screwed up a lot, but we knew that. Because she's crazy, but she's like a psychopath. She's like a smart psychopath too. Question. And we're going to get off because I don't want this video to be too long. Who do y'all think is the smartest in the show? Number one, I think is Harry, right? Number two, I'll give it to Kat. Number three is between Maeve and Serafina. We don't know enough about Serafina yet, how she playing. But Maeve is playing. Only difference between Maeve, the reason I can't put Maeve higher to probably Harry's level is because she's too chaotic. She thrives off chaos. She's highly intelligent, by the way. I don't want no one to take away Maeve's intelligence. She is highly intelligent. But my word, will she cause so much chaos that she can't control it. She will just thrive out. She will create a scenario of pure chaos. Brilliantly done. But once the chaos starts, it can't be contained. And that lack of containment leads to a lesser degree of intelligence to me. Harry controls everything. And I think Kat has shown she make plans. But I had to put her number two because I don't think she planned for Harry to tell her no. She didn't even have like an idea. She could have tried probably ended him right there if she thought he would do it. But I think she's too confident. So I'm going to put her number two right now. It might switch by the time we get to season 2. But we got Kevin transformation. Eddie's finding out the truth. Put his mama in a chokehold. Because he's a psychopath. Again, something else Maeve caused. I don't think he knew he was gonna go and choke his mom. He just like, I need you angry to go in Harry, but she, like I said, she causes so much chaos that I don't know what it's gonna do. He might not even go with the plan to try to end Harry. He might like screw it. Kevin is done with him. And then he came to his wife, Bella, whom we got to figure out what's up with her dad. Because that's still the main mystery of the season is who is this man and why is everyone hesitant of him. And how can he have anybody meet anybody? What's going on with that? We need to find some stuff out. But I'm looking forward to it. And that, like them some of the questions that make me interested. How is Harry? What's gonna be up to Stabbing and Jan? Is Jan gonna be nicer? We know Gina was having sex with Eddie just to spite her daddy. And he did it to spite her daddy too. So they was using each other for that. And then of course Maeve threatened her, but Gina's smart too. Gina is very smart. I can't put on a list because we didn't see. We just know her grades and stuff, and we know and we can see she's highly educated. But I don't know how like savvy she is. She did everything for a reason and calculated to piss her dad off, but that's teenage girl. But I can't just give her a rating just yet on her intelligence. Jan ain't the smartest. Her friends are betrayer. I do still wonder about why he didn't stop her from going out, which Maeve knew. Maybe like he let that go out that door. Which, to be fair, I don't know what he could have done different. Because I'm like, what would have happened, right? What would actually happen if he let her out the door? Because they was gonna come regardless. If she don't show up in a certain amount of time, they was coming out. It was part of the plan. So I don't know what you can do with that. But I enjoyed this show. I enjoyed this season. I can't wait to see what happened with Richie's boy because he didn't end it. Is he gonna get revenge for Richie? Or is he just a mastermind who's plotting this too? Because right now he's just looking like a tool who knows his way around the FBI. But who knows? I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all show up, man. I appreciate that, man. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that. And see you next season. Like I said, there's a lot of sports commentary coming. More football, more predictions, more a little bit of everything. So be on the lookout for that. If you enjoy that type of content, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You can find me anywhere at 99_Zelmay. So shout out to that. I appreciate y'all for watching. I will be streaming probably soon on this channel, actually. A little bit. And then I'm going to Twitch. Well, I'm going to be on Twitch regardless. I'm multi-stream. But then I'll probably go and just game on the gaming channel. I don't know. I'll let y'all know when we get to that point. But I indeed do appreciate y'all for watching. This is your boy Zelmay, over and out. Follow the signs. It's always gonna lead you to wait. It's always gonna lead you to keep it 99. Peace.